We are super excited about the ETHSafari online hackathon. Yeah, maybe can you pop in the chat where you're from? We're quite a diverse bunch here at Encode. I'm actually currently joining from London today. We've got Steve, he's from New York. We've got Alex here, he's from Denver, Colorado. We've got Anthony, he's from London. So it's an awesome bunch to see everyone here. I'm actually not British, I'm South African. So I'm super passionate about the kind of ETHSafari hackathon. Kind of very close to my heart. Alex, I agree with you. Let's go. Let's get pumped for this. This is going to be a great event. Yeah, so I'll kind of jump straight into it. Yeah, so a big welcome kind of to the ETHSafari hackathon. It's the launch event today. A big welcome to everyone from ETHSafari as kind of the fabulous kind of organizers of this event and the conference that kind of is attached to it as well. And a big welcome to all our sponsors here. They'll be saying a few words quite soon. Yeah, so a big welcome to everyone and a big welcome to the Encode team, but most importantly, a big welcome kind of to all the hackers here today and everyone that's kind of willing to kind of grow the good old the Web3 African space. Yeah, so today kind of marks the official launch of the online hackathon, and hopefully I'll be able to answer kind of all your questions throughout this kind of slideshow, but also if not, we'll kind of have Q&As at the end of the launch event, and I'll be able to sit here and answer all your questions for you. So moving on, kind of recently a really cool article, kind of feature article was written in TechCrunch about Encode. So please go check that out. Hopefully someone can drop that in the chat so we can have you can all read it at home. But kind of this really highlights the vision we have for Encode, and it's kind of all the support we have for all you developers out there. So if you're interested, please go give it a read. A lot of you kind of are maybe interested in wondering who are Encode and what are we doing here. So Encode Club is a Web3 educational community. We run free and global programs to train Web3 developers. Our community is supported through funding and kind of job opportunities. Our programs with leading chains and protocols include Educate series, boot camps, hackathons, accelerators, and we kind of, as I said, support through recruitment and investment opportunities. But to speak a little bit more about Encode, I'm going to hand over to our CEO and co-founder, Anthony. Over to you.
Hi guys, lovely to meet you all, and thank you very much for being here. We are delighted to have you in what is our second geographically focused event focused on Africa. We had the wonderful Hack Africa last year, and we're delighted to be working with the ETHSafari team to bring you this hackathon. The purpose of Encode is to help you go to the next level in Web3 by providing you with opportunities and fundamentally education, free education in Web3 to help you acquire skills, help you build projects, help you get support, help you work with the best and leading protocols, with a goal that you go on to get great jobs, start companies. We've had over 50 companies come out of Encode over the last few years, and hundreds upon hundreds go on to get fantastic jobs that they are enjoying very much. So we hope you are part of that future crop, and we look forward to seeing your achievements in this shorter form hackathon, this 2-week format, which is a nice sprint for you to build, and we've got some brilliant partners which Jake's going to talk about in a moment. Fun things you can build. The most important thing about an Encode program is we care. We will provide as much support as we need to you guys. Jake and Alex and the rest of the team are on hand, and they do not mean this in a cliche way. We will do as many one-to-one calls with you. We will really go the extra mile for you. As much as you put in, we will put in back to help you achieve your goals and to learn, most importantly. In return, we ask for your commitment, we ask for your time, we ask for your efforts, and I'm sure the results will compound and be absolutely in your favor. So well done for being here, first and foremost. We look forward to your participation throughout the next few weeks, and handing back to Jake. Lovely.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Perfect. So kind of moving on from that, what is the ETHSafari kind of hackathon actually forms a part of kind of the ETHSafari conference that is taking place in Kenya. So please go check that out. Go look on their website. There's some awesome events. There's a boot camp. There's I'm pretty sure there's a really cool train as well where you can hack on. There's some really, really cool kind of really cool speakers. So please go check that out. But yeah, I guess the general vision of ETHSafari is kind of bringing people together from all corners of Africa and beyond to learn, build, and collaborate. So a lot of you maybe we can take a step back and look at a hackathon as a whole. So what actually is a hackathon? There's generally two types of hackathons. We kind of have it Encode, in-person hackathons, and we have online hackathons, which is this hackathon that's taking place today. The way I like to describe it best is there's kind of two aspects to every hackathon. We've got the learning aspect, which is kind of done through the fabulous workshops that our sponsors run. And then we've got the building aspect, which is kind of done and guided by the challenges they set and how you build it and get some code done. Yeah, so jumping on to kind of the learning aspect of the hackathon, we're going to have a series of workshops that are here to teach you and improve you as a developer. It's not just focused at developers. There's kind of a space for everyone. If you're not a developer, there's plenty of ways to get involved, plenty of ways to kind of come up with ideas and to support developers as much as you can. But at the end of the day, the core concept is actually we need to get building in a hackathon and we need to get some sort of code done and building really, really cool projects kind of in coordination with the challenges that are set. And kind of moving on, taking a bit more of a deeper dive into what's actually the ETHSafari Hackathon. So as Anthony mentioned, it's a 2-week hackathon. It's quite a sprint. It's very exciting. It's a lot of energy. Yeah, it's kind of actually over 3 weeks. So we've got the 2 weeks of building, then we'll have the submissions. We'll review the submissions, and then we'll kind of go into the finale and prize giving. Yeah, so as mentioned, we're here to kind of build a project. And kind of that project is done through the challenges that are set by our fabulous sponsors. There's unlimited support, as Anthony mentioned, through kind of myself, Alex, who's the PM for this, but everybody at Encode is here to support you in any way possible. And you're rewarded through these challenges that you have built through kind of fabulous prizes. Don't be disheartened if you're new to it. There is unbelievable chances just to get to kind of learn about the different sponsors that are involved and how to build and how to execute the fabulous challenges that are set. And we are working with some of the leading partners that I will soon introduce as well. Moving on to the dates, obviously today marks the start of the hackathon. So hopefully after this, you get back to your computers and start hacking away. They'll kind of run for 2 weeks where we'll have workshops running in conjunction with the hacking. The submission date is then on the 15th of September. And then the finale and the prize giving is done on the 22nd of September. All of this will be kind of recommunicated through our communication channels. We generally like to communicate through email and Discord. So please make sure you're on the Discord as well. But the first sponsor I want to thank for being here is Coinbase Wallet. We're joined here by Alex from Coinbase Wallet. Alex, over to you to say a couple of words. Thanks so much for being an awesome sponsor of this hackathon.
Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you to the entire Encode team. And most importantly, thank you all for being here. It's so cool to see how many people are just trying to learn and build within this Web3 space. Coinbase and Coinbase Wallet, if you guys aren't familiar, our company mission is to create economic freedom around the world. And that's why Wallet ends up being such a cool thing for us to come out and be a part of this project with. We're super excited about our challenges, and they're really simple. We're just asking for you guys to take a look at Coinbase Wallet, build your dApp with Coinbase Wallet, implement Coinbase Wallet. So one challenge is just build with the wallet, and the best one who is most forward in bringing the next generation of people into Web3 will be chosen as our winner for that challenge. And then we have a prize pool that we're going to just put out there for anybody out in this hackathon who's going to use and implement Coinbase Wallet. We're so excited to have the opportunity to be a part of this. We think the awareness of our products for these developers, for you guys, and for your users is so important. If you guys don't know Coinbase, we're one of the largest crypto exchanges all over the world. We pride ourselves most importantly on being the safest place for your users to partake in this Web3 world. And that's kind of the biggest part about what we're trying to do with our wallet here is give you guys a trusted wallet to leverage within your dApps and give your users a trusted wallet connection to interact and work with the applications that you guys are building. From my side, I think we're excited about our workshop. We have our workshop on Thursday, September 8th We're going to be just teaching about integrating and building with Coinbase Wallet. We also have a second workshop that we'll be doing a little bit later. It's a little alpha for this whole community, something brand new that's launching in a couple weeks from Coinbase, specifically for the developer community. We're really excited about, so stay tuned for more information on that. I'm going to post a link to our forum. Should you guys have any questions or want to get in touch along the way, we're here to support, we're here to help, we're here to partner, and we're here to build this thing together. Thank you all so much for giving us a shot to be a part of your projects, and can't wait to see what you guys build.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Alex. It's an absolute pleasure kind of having Coinbase Wallets involved in Coinbase, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here and kind of launch us into this ETHSafari Hackathon. So kind of going next up, our next golden sponsor, and a big thank you must go to them as well, is Tenderly. We've got a great connection with them at Encode, and we thoroughly enjoy working with Tenderly. And Nenad is here to kind of say a few words as a part of Tenderly. Thank you.
Yeah, so hi everybody. It's really amazing to see this many people embarking on a crazy journey with Web3. So welcome from Tenderly. Before I actually talk about what is the challenge we came up with, let me just say a few words what Tenderly is and how you can use it. So we're a developer platform, meaning we're building a bunch of tools and a bunch of services you can use throughout various stages of the building of your Web3 project. So meaning since the moment you start developing, you can use Tenderly Debugger, for example, to debug transactions. You can simulate transactions before you send them to the live network. And when you build your dApp, the Web3 project, we also have support for monitoring what's happening to your contracts, what transactions are going on. We'll help you automate tasks and responses to whatever's happening on chain and stuff like that. So it's a bunch of tools that you can plug into various stages while you develop your app. Of course, in conjunction with other industry-grade tools that are out there. So it's a tool set for developers, basically. And given all that, the challenge is to actually show a way you can use Tenderly in some or not all, but the significant phases of developing the dApp that you will be building, for example, during the hackathon, or simply improve user experience of a dApp using some of the features in the Tenderly platform. And this can be a dApp that you will build, or it can be an existing dApp that you figure out how to optimize. So you can really play around with many ideas how to apply Tenderly in order to improve user experience. And on a different note, you can also play around with developer experience. So if you come up with a really cool workflow that Tenderly supports, so other developers can build things in more how to say it, effective way, then go for it. This is something that also we would like to see as a result of your work. So all in all, this is the Tenderly challenge. Show us how you came up with existing or a new way to include Tenderly to improve the Web3 applications. And we will be giving one workshop for sure. And if time permits, we will do another one. One of them will be more practical, including some work with code. And another one will give you a decent overview of all the features and give you some ideas where you could use them in which cases. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's, I think, on Thursday, the 8th of September. So this is definitely happening. And the last thing, support. You can reach me through Discord. I think Encode's Discord will work perfectly. And you can also, if there's a need for help, you can also use Tenderly's Discord, or simply go to our platform or our docs, and you will see the tiny intercom icon over there. And our developers will actually support you in resolving any issues that you may have while using Tenderly in building your hacking your way through the app. So welcome, and I hope you have fun.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Nenad, and thank you so much to the Tenderly team. Just a general kind of bit of advice: don't miss their workshops. Developers absolutely love the Tenderly workshops, and they add such great value. So definitely get involved there when you can. Kind of over to our last gold sponsor. We have IPFS and Filecoin. So a big thank you to IPFS and Filecoin. And we have Niki from Protocol Labs here to say a few words. Niki, over to you.
Thank you, Jake. Hi, everyone. I must say this is one of the most highly attended kickoff calls for hackathons that I'm seeing. So congratulations to the Encode team on that. I am very proud of always representing IPFS and Filecoin because it provides the decentralized storage layer to Web3. And our challenge statement is pretty broad. We have like 3 of them. The first one is pretty broad. You can incorporate IPFS and Filecoin as the storage layer in whatever it is that you are building. You can do it either directly or via a bunch of tools that some of them are built by Protocol Labs and some of them are built by the community. There's a whole long list. Our favorites are Web3.storage, NFT storage. And there are a couple of other challenge statements that we are putting up as well. One is we'd love it if you build dev tools in order to make it easy for any dev coming from Africa to use IPFS and Filecoin. And the other one is if there is a Web2 app that needs to be Web3fied, we'd love to see such projects as well. We are more than happy to always support you on any chat platforms like Discord, and we'll also be doing a workshop. You will see Jenks from our developer advocates team who will be helping you out. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what projects come out of this, and thanks a lot to the team for putting together this hackathon. Thanks.
Niki, thank you so much, and a big thank you to IPFS and Filecoin for joining as a sponsor of the event. We're super excited to have you on board. So we have 2 amazing partners as well, kind of Celo and Worldcoin. So a big shout out to them as partners. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're super excited to have you on board. So kind of to give a bit of I mean, it's been mentioned by all the partners and sponsors already about the challenges, but just so you can kind of have a bit of a visual of it, I'll be running over them too. So the first challenge by Coinbase is build a dApp with a Coinbase wallet that can help bring the next 1 million users to Web3. The second challenge is a prize pool. All dApps that integrate a Coinbase wallet will get a part of a $3,000 prize pool. Very generous challenges there. The prizes obviously are first place $1,000, and for the second challenge, it is a prize pool of $3,000. Moving on to the Tenderly challenge, create a unique solution to an engineering problem in the Web3 space, showing the community and Tenderly an impressive way to improve the way we can build things. Tenderly would like to see you use any or all of their core features, their simulation and forks, including their simulation API, the Web3 actions and alerts. They have very generously put up some prizes. For first place, $2,500, second place, $2,000, and third place, $1,000. Moving on to the Filecoin challenges. The first challenge is the Storage Wizard challenge. The best use of NFT storage or Web3 storage to use the IPFS for content addressing and Filecoin for decentralized storage, or the use of other tooling may also qualify. The next challenge is the dev tooling vLocal. Build a dev tooling solution for integrating IPFS or Filecoin for the next generation of African developers and engage with the Web3 tech. The final challenge is the Web3 Web2 vLocal. Identify a kick-ass Web2 app or service and put it on Web3 rails for the African community, making use of the NFT storage or the Web3 storage or IPFS and Filecoin tooling. The prizes for the Storage Wizard Challenge are the first will be for the first place. There are 2 winners. Both will win $1,000, and there's a prize pool of $2,500 for the next 10 best projects. Each team will get a maximum of $400. And the final 2 prizes for first place for the Dev Tooling V Local Challenge is $1,500, and for the Web3 Web2 V Local Challenge, first place is $1,500 as well. A big thank you to IPFS and Filecoin and to Protocol Labs for putting together such amazing challenges and prizes. So as Anthony kind of mentioned early on, what really sets us apart is kind of our mentorship that we give at Encode. And that comes through the one-on-one mentorship that you'll get through your program manager, but also anyone else at Encode. We're always happy to jump on a call. We're always happy to have a one-on-one call with you and kind of go through the ideation maybe you're facing with what project to build, or kind of help you in any way possible. We're also always available on Discord. We're pretty much a 24-hour team. We've got a US team and we've got kind of a EU, UK team. So we kind of work around the clock supporting you in any way possible. And the main kind of, I want to really emphasize the one-on-one support. So please make sure you're booking a one-on-one call with the PM, either myself or Alex, and we will help you in any way possible. We're more than happy to jump on a call with you. Kind of the upcoming events. Obviously, we've got our launch event today. We have our Tenderly technical workshop on the 8th of September at 5:30 GMT +1. We also have our building with an integrated Coinbase wallet on the same day, just a bit later. So there are 2 cool workshops, and then we'll have our kind of prize giving on the 22nd of September. There's still a ton of workshops that are kind of set to join. We're just trying to finalize the dates and the times so we can make it as kind of suitable to the African time zone as possible. So please bear with us, and definitely kind of make sure you're following Discord to keep track of the other kind of workshops that are coming up. We'll keep in contact with you the whole time, so you'll know exactly when they'll come in. The workshops are really kind of amazing. We've worked with kind of all these partners before, so please make sure you're making it to the workshops. You'll learn a whole ton, and you'll get as much as you can out of the hackathon. Kind of the resources that are available. I'm going to probably share my screen and kind of run over these as well with you, just to kind of give you a visual of each one. But we've got our hacker pack. You'll probably send this when you applied for the hackathon. We're on Discord. We've got kind of our announcements channel. We've got our schedule channel. We've got our technical support channel. I'll run over this all in a few moments now as well. And then, as mentioned, the whole Encode team is here to support you. Please reach out to us in any way possible, and it will eventually get back to the PM, or we'll kind of help you on the spot where we can, and through this one-on-one mentorship as well. The Medium posts are also there just to kind of add a little bit more if you want to do some reading. And a lot of Medium posts are done about the awesome sponsors, the workshops, and any kind of events that happen. Obviously, we have these amazing events. As we said, we've got the launch event, we've got a couple more workshops coming up, and everything's kind of posted on YouTube afterwards. So you're more than welcome after the workshop to kind of go rewatch it and get the best learning experience you can possible. And then there's some technical support as well that will come up, and they'll kind of be done through Discord. So I want to quickly share my screen and kind of run through the hacker pack with you and kind of Discord. So if you kind of look through our hacker pack, please, you've probably been sent this, as I said, when you applied for the hackathon. It's got all important dates. This will be updated by our team once everything is there, and will give you all the resources needed possible. So you kind of got our hackathon events, we've got our posts, kind of registration and support, you've got the expectations, how it works, very important, how to submit, and the judging process. And we've kind of got previous winners and projects that you can go look at. And here, exactly, you can contact us any kind of time there as well to give you the maximum support. Kind of if I move over to Discord, if you haven't already, please make sure you have joined the ETHSafari Discord channel. If you click on welcome on our kind of Encode Discord, click on hack access, please come click the globe, obviously the African continent, and as soon as you click that, you'll be given exclusive rights to kind of ETHSafari. And as you can see, we've got the announcement channel, we've got the official events channel, we've got the README channel of any very important notifications, we've got the club room and introductions. Please go on there, say hi, where you're from, what's your experience. This is kind of very much so internally for all the hackers. And then we've got our technical questions over here where you can ask kind of any of your technical questions. if I move quickly over to our kind of Encode website, you can always just come to hacks. If you scroll down, you can kind of click on our ETHSafari hack, and here's a kind of a whole ton of information that you can read about the hackathon. If you haven't registered already, please scroll down and register over here. And as mentioned, kind of just type in Encode Club at the top of your YouTube search, and you'll find all the events and all the workshops here on YouTube. So heading back over to my presentation, if we kind of move on, as I said, the submissions is always a time where there's a lot of questions. So please feel free to shoot the questions during that time as well. But just to give you a little bit of a heads up, the submission date is the 15th of September. We kind of require that you submit a code base and a video about your project just to show the functionality of it. And this is kind of 3 minutes long. You also, if you want to increase your chances of winning, kind of a link to your online demo, a presentation, and technical papers, although these are optional and not required, but definitely recommended. So just some frequently asked questions. Who can partake? Anybody can partake. It's an online hackathon. We're excited. We're really excited about kind of the African developers getting involved. We're excited about kind of anyone who wants to get involved, and everyone will get the same treatment regardless of your experience in the Web3 space. Do I need a team? No, you don't need a team. You can hack solo or you can hack in a team. We'll help you find a team, and you can also kind of help yourself if you go onto the club room chat on Discord, and you can ask, hey, I'm just looking for a teammate, is anybody keen? Or kind of just contact myself or Alex or anyone at Encode, and we can kind of put you in contact with anyone else and try and sync up a team. Is there technical support? Yes, there is technical support. It's done on Discord. Where does all that organization happen? It's generally on Discord. We'll make sure you're updating those emails that you're registered with, but please, as I can emphasize this anymore, please make sure you're on Discord. This will be the quickest source of information for the hackathon. Can I enter an existing project? Yes, you can, just as long as it hasn't raised kind of any significant funding, and hopefully you can add some sort of new functionalities to the existing project. And can I do more than one challenge? Please, we encourage this. We want you to do as many challenges as possible. The sponsors have put up awesome money. They've done awesome kind of workshops for you. So please reward them back by kind of, submitting as many challenges as you can. The opportunities afterwards, this is also something that we kind of Encode, we kind of pride ourselves on, and through that one-on-one mentorship, we're able to help you as well. But you've learned a whole bunch of new skills through this awesome kind of workshops that are run by the different sponsors. And you've kind of, I guess, learned a lot more about Ethereum. You've learned a lot more about kind of coding on Solidity. And now it's maybe your chance to either, take your project a little bit further and get some funding. And we're here to help you through kind of Encode Invest and help you in any way we can. If the project has got some legs and is going places. And then obviously we'll help you get your dream job in Web3. We've got an awesome kind of head of talent. Her name's Laura, and she'll more than happily kind of jump on a call and see if we can get you a job within kind of Web3. So what is next? Next is definitely, please, as I said, join the Discord. Find a teammate on Discord or reach out to me and I can help you find a teammate if you haven't got one, if you want one, and partake in all the amazing workshops. As we said, there's kind of some workshops that have been announced. They're going to be another kind of bunch of awesome workshops that are going to be announced. So please make sure that you partake in all the workshops. This is a great learning curve, and eventually get building, get coding, put some code down and get behind your laptops and get building. That's really important, and that's kind of the main concept of the hackathon. And that's me. So let's get building. And thank you so much to everyone that joined. Big thank you to the sponsors that joined today, to Alex, to Niki, to Nenad. Thank you so much for being amazing sponsors. And the floor is kind of now open to any questions. I'm going to jump through the chat and see if there are any questions, but feel free to raise your hand or just kind of unmute yourself and ask the question if you have any questions. I might ask, I guess the recording of the event will be made available on the Discord server. Yes, as soon as it's done, it'll kind of be sent onto your ETHSafari channel, and you can kind of view it. We generally try and get that done within 24 hours, so it's done really quickly. The next question, can we submit 2 projects or is it 1 per team? You're more than welcome to submit 2 projects. They'll be awesome if you can. So please, you can definitely submit 2 projects. Can a single person make up a team? Yes, a single person can make up a team. So if you're applying in any way or submitting a project and they ask kind of to talk about your team and you're the only person, yeah, so you just submit that, kind of that's you're a solo hacker, and that's awesome as well. So the participation is open for anyone from anywhere, not only for those in Africa. That is correct, but our main focus is kind of on the African continent and really upskilling developers within kind of the African community, but anyone is welcome to join. Should all the projects be related in some way towards Africa? No, not at all. Your project can be built in any way. You know, it doesn't have to only be focused at Africa. You can build on anything. It's kind of more just, you know, a real community feel that we're having towards Africa. So you can build a project in any way. It doesn't have to be kind of towards Africa. Can I submit an existing project? Yes, you can submit an existing project, just as long as it hasn't raised any kind of significant funding. And also, obviously, we would love to see some functionality changes to that project, be it kind of, you know, the UI, maybe integrating some sort of new features as well. I hope I've kind of gone through all the questions. If there are any more questions, please feel free to kind of drop it in the chat. I'm here to support you in any way.
Hello, guys. My name is Henry Izzy. I'm from Nigeria. So actually, I joined the hackathon for the fun and also to learn one or two. So you said people who don't have a team and are willing to create one, you can help them out in putting them in a team, right? So where exactly in the Discord do we, you know, look for team members who we can collaborate with in this hackathon?
Sure thing, Henry. I'll show you quickly. So if you kind of see my Discord over here, if you come to the ETHSafari channel and you click on Clubroom, and you kind of, you can see everyone introducing themselves here. And if you scroll all the way to the top, you can find kind of a thread that says Find Teammates. And if you click on Find Teammates, a whole thread will come up here on the side. And this is kind of where any kind of communication will happen. So you just go say, hey, I'm Henry. I'm looking for a teammate. I'm a full stack developer, or I'm a backend developer, and I'm looking to get involved in this way. That would generally be the easiest way to do it. But as I said, you're more than welcome just to kind of send me a message and we can kind of coordinate through that. Or you can book a call with me and I'm able to run through that with you as well. What generally happens is quite a few one-on-one calls happen, and a lot of people are calling saying, I'm looking for a teammate, and I'll be able to kind of link you up just by giving, you know, we'll be able to just kind of link up in some way possible. I hope that answers your question. Thanks for asking an in-person question. We love in-person questions at Encode. Here we go. Taylor's asked a question. Can we build on any chain? I think the main focus here is probably kind of on Ethereum. It's an Ethereum-based event. So yeah, generally, I think we'll stick kind of with Ethereum and kind of coding on Solidity. I could be incorrect there. Anthony, I don't know if you want to maybe chip in here.
I would say we are, I'd actually change that slightly, fairly agnostic. It is an ETHSafari focused event, but that is not obligatory to put an ETH. I think absolutely any EVM, quite frankly, if you go for any chain and you can put it in, we will absolutely consider it. So it's just that you won't be able to get so much support just because our partners are primarily EVM focused, but not exclusively. So hopefully, pretty much green light, but perhaps focused on the EVM.
Can we submit the same project for 2 or more challenges like Coinbase plus another? Yes, you can. That's kind of really encouraged as well. Those we generally find are the good projects, the ones that kind of you know, join on multiple challenges. So you're more than welcome to split a project on 2 or more challenges. How do we book a one-on-one support with the main devs? Unfortunately, we don't kind of do one-on-one support with any of the main devs. Tenderly will kind of, you know, give you that support through their workshops. But majority of kind of this technical support is going to happen through the technical supports channel on Discord. So it's quite tough to get one-on-one support from kind of the main devs. But yeah, if you haven't signed up yet, please make sure you go sign up for the ETHSafari Hackathon. And yeah, a big thank you to our sponsors, a big thank you to our partners, and a big thank you to all of you for being here. And yeah, let's do this hackathon justice by building some awesome projects. Thank you so much.